everybody, it's Mrs. Reader and
Makenna Reader.
And we are doing some DIY egg shakers for you today. One of the reasons that I want to do this is because I have a rhythm activity planned for you in our next lesson. So, what you need to gather are a few different supplies. We kind of tested these out here, but it's Easter, right? So you can probably find in your closets some Easter eggs. I don't know why, but we have literally dozens of them in the pantry closet. We save them every year, apparently. So I grabbed some. I like the ones that don't have the holes in the top and bottom, but I do have a fix for that, should you find yourself with those as your only option. So, yep, like this one here, I'm kind of showing you. It's got the holes, like little air holes. But we can fix that. So I gathered up myself some supplies, tested out some different things that I can find in the pantry at our house. So one of them is some M&Ms. That's also a tasty treat while we're working. Another one is chocolate chips. Again, another tasty treat. Probably mini chips would work better than full-size chips, but either way, they do the job. I found some tapioca.
It's kind of like rice, but like
Yep.
tiny.
It is like rice. So I can't find rice at the grocery store. It's always been sold out when I've ordered my groceries the last 2 weeks. So we went with, if you have rice, that would be an awesome choice. But I went with tapioca because that's what I have. I also took some spaghetti noodles and broke them into really small parts. And Makenna found some beads from her art supply table. And then last but not least, we have some popcorn kernels. So some really great choices to make some different sounds in our egg shakers. So the first thing, if you are gonna use a hot glue gun like we are, make sure you use this with adult supervision. So don't just do this on your own without some adult help. There are other great choices like that washi tape. It kind of looks like duct tape, but has really cool patterns. I don't happen to have that here at home, and I wasn't gonna make a special trip to Walmart to get it. But I did have a glue gun, and before we started the video, we tested it out to make sure it wouldn't melt the plastic. So remember that those two holes that I was telling you about that sometimes are in them? I just dropped a little dot, tiny little itty bitty dot of hot glue to seal that hole up so nothing falls out of it. And then I let that cool. So for right now though, I'm gonna do that to this one as well.
This is beautiful egg shaker.
Yeah, do you wanna play that for them so they can kind of hear that? So that is a standard egg shaker that I have like in our music rooms. So that's what we're trying to achieve today, is that nice, clear, crisp, rhythmic sound so that you can play some things with me next week.
I think it's gonna be the tapioca.
You think it's a tapioca? Well, we'll see.
Tapioca.
All right, so I'm gonna let those cool, those little dots. So we're gonna use the egg shaker, or the Easter eggs that don't have holes in them right now. Let's start with the popcorn. When we measured this out, we wanted to fit in the bottom little cup. You do want some space in between so that it gets a nice sound and can actually shake. Now, if you trust your eggs, cool. You don't need to do anything to seal them. If you want them to be permanent egg shakers, or if you don't know if you trust them, we're just gonna put a little bit of a rim of hot glue around. Super quick. It doesn't have to be perfect.
I hope the popcorn kernels don't pop.
I don't think they're gonna pop.
I don't think they are either.
That'd be silly.
It'd be funny.
It would be. And then I glued it shut. Oops. Okay, so just very carefully watch your fingers on this hot glue. And then we're going to let it dry. Let it dry, wrong song. All right, let's keep going.
Go.
Beads. Okay, we'll come to the pink one next. Okay. All right, and then again, adult supervision with that hot glue gun, unless you're gonna use washi tape or scotch tape, or even duct tape would work just fine for this. I have not tried this with Elmer's school glue. I would imagine it would work, but I think it might be a little runny and messy. So, and the nice thing about this glue is you can kind of pick it off around the edge once it's dry. Okay, ready? Yep, and like I said, we did just enough of those little supplies so it fits in the bottom, that smaller portion of the Easter egg. Little tiny rim of hot glue Probably could use super glue too, but again, that's an adult supervision kind of thing. I can't tell you how many times I've glued my own fingers together as an adult with super glue.
Next, I have the tapioca.
Yep. Okay, so there we go. Tapioca. This had a really soft sound when I tested it out. I kind of like it actually best. Yep, and just that thin little rim of glue seems to be doing the trick and not melting that thin plastic, that cheap plastic either. Okay, and
Oh my god.
chocolate chips.
I hope it doesn't melt the chocolate chips.
It shouldn't.
But it did.
I wasn't gonna open a new bag. I just used up what I had left. I don't know why I only had like 10 M&Ms or chocolate chips left. Do you have any idea why you only had 10 chocolate chips left in the package, Makenna?
Because I've used that package a bunch of times.
Oh, use it for a little snack maybe.
No, I've used that a lot.
All right.
And then we need the whole.
And last but not least,
Make sure it doesn't glue it to your table.
oh well, that's fine.
Last one.
Last one.
The M&M's. Nice crunchy M&M's.
Yeah, it looks like there's too many.
Yeah.
All right, one last little rim of glue. And then we can test out our new egg shakers.
And then we can compare them.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Very nice.
Which one is this?
I don't remember. Cool. Yep. That must be the chocolate chips, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of more a little dead. And the M&Ms. Okay.
It's tapioca.
Mason, say hi.
Hi,
We're recording.
And also, if you want to, you can make.
I will talk about that later, please. Thank you.
I think
All
this
right.
is the beans.
So another way you can take is some spoons. Please don't. And if you you can turn it into a maraca instead of just an egg shaker, so you can have a handle on it. So you can take your super glue or your hot glue again, and kind of coat the inside of your spoons,
Tapioca. Are you gonna do it all?
and then nope, just one. And then drop that egg shaker in between your spoons, and grab that hot glue.
That's the deep one. I think that one sounds the most like a.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, right.
And then what I would do to secure this is to grab like some string or some tape or something. But now you have a handle to your egg shaker, and it turns it into a maraca. All right, happy DIY instrument making.